Hi, my fellow English learner. I'm Lady Giraffe, and I hope you agree that reading is an awesome way to improve your English. However, reading can be a pretty frustrating experience if you have to look up new words in the dictionary a lot. That's why today I'm going to explain to you how a Kindle or any other e-reader can really help you to start reading in English as fast and easily as possible. Let's dive in. Imagine that you're reading a paper book and you stumble upon a completely new word and you can't guess the meaning of it from the context. What do? You can underline this word and look it up later, or you can disrupt your reading process and look it up in the dictionary. From my experience, that can be really distracting and frustrating. Luckily, I found a much easier solution: an e-reader. I personally use a Kindle, but any e-reader should work the same. I'll start with a few advantages of the Kindle besides easier access to the dictionary. In Europe, where I live, physical copies of books can be so expensive, and ebooks are actually considerably cheaper, which is a huge plus for bookworms like me. Then I can get the book I want to read immediately with a simple click of a button. I also love this feature that shows me how much time has left in the chapter. I find it very motivational to keep reading. Ebooks also don't take a lot of space, so I can actually have multiple books with me all the time. If I'm bored with a non-fiction book, I can switch to a classic, then maybe to a modern novel. This encourages me to read more. And the more you read in the language you study, the better your vocabulary and comprehension become. Speaking of vocabulary, the most useful feature of a Kindle for an English learner is the dictionaries embedded there. To read books in English, I personally use the new Oxford American Dictionary, where I can learn the meaning of a word, its pronunciation, and even its origin. By the way, if you're finding this video even a little bit useful, click on the like button to help spread the joy for reading and for learning English. The best thing about reading from a Kindle is that you can look up new words in the dictionary without disrupting your reading process. It takes only a second to click on a word and quickly grasp its meaning. However, I never look up a new word in the dictionary without trying to guess its meaning from the context first. I read a lot of books in English from my Kindle over the years because the reading process is so easy and enjoyable. If you hate the fuss of looking up new words on a separate device or in a paper dictionary, then think of trying out a Kindle. Let me know in the comments down below whether you prefer paper books over ebooks or maybe audiobooks. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time with more awesome language content!